we're going to share something good. Okay, so I'm recording right now. So thank you guys so much for jumping on the call tonight. Tonight's call is a little bit different. We've never done one of these before, and I was thinking the other day about how important it is to cheer each other on, to be able to encourage each other, and to be able to share each other's stories and results so that we can not only cheer the success on of what's going on within our own team, but to be able to have stories to share with other people that might not, your story might not connect with somebody in your network, but somebody on our team story might connect with somebody that you know. And that was my situation for a really, really long time, was that the people that enrolled me didn't have a story that connected with a lot of the people on my team. However, the people that were on our team from before had stories that would connect with people that I was running into in my own network. And so because of that, I've been able to have those people jump on a three-way call and share their story. And because of that connection, and to be able to have that tactileness of having somebody actually like right there in front of you say like, listen, girl, like I was the same way. This is my story. These are the results that I've had. This is the success that I've had. And actually hear it like right from the person's mouth is so powerful. And so tonight's call is all about being able to kind of connect as a team together, but also the fact that we're able to encourage each other on the journey. Because I know that when I was on my journey, I had hills and valleys, and hills and valleys, and hills and valleys. And like even last week I was having one of those valley moments. Yesterday I had a valley moment. And so I was thinking last night, I was like, you know what, let's do an encouragement call and let's all share our stories. So before we jump into all of that today, do you guys want to share something great that's happened in life? It doesn't have to be Isogenics related, but we always start every single team call with something good that's happened. So Anna or Dagmar, do you guys want to share something that's happened in your week?
Well, Hazel dropped by work today.
Yeah.
And out to talk to her for a minute. And you should be discouraged about. That's something you should be really proud of. Because if you have a slow weight loss, you get to maintain that. If you have a huge weight loss, it's harder for your body to deal with it if you have like more than say 5-10 pounds to lose. And so it did work for her, because I saw her later at the grocery store and she said, yeah, it did work for her. She was just feeling discouraged, but I mean, a 5-pound loss is nothing to be discouraged about.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
was she, and how long has she been starting on, like how long has she been taking the products for?
I think only maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks.
Wow.
I've only lost 7 pounds in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is so valuable. Okay. So let's talk about this openly, because this is something that comes up a lot. And I have a lot of people calling me up and being like, oh, I didn't lose the weight I was expecting in the first month, like not like you, right? And yes, I had really crazy results, really quick results. But I met a girl named Kimmy Hooper. And when she first started, I don't know if you guys have met Kimmy, but she was traveling across Canada on the Start Your Life tour with us. Now, when she first got started, she was dealing with a lot of issues, lots of health issues, things that I can't necessarily talk about. For example, her skin felt like somebody was like giving her, one of those, like, remember as a kid, you would kind of like grab somebody's wrist and give them snake burn or whatever it's called. So her skin felt like that all the time. She had no energy. Hey, Taylor, how are you, girl? Welcome to the call. I'm so glad you were able to jump on. So when Kimmy first got started, she was dealing with this condition where her skin was like feeling terrible all the time. She had no energy. Everything hurt. She felt like a really, really old person. If you know the condition that I'm talking about, you're probably smiling because compliantly we are not allowed to say this cures or prevents or treats any diseases or illnesses, right? Everyone knows that. However, when Kimmy got started, she was on the system for 30 days. Now, the first thing that she noticed was the fact that she was getting energy where normally she couldn't get off the couch in the morning. And she would like run upstairs, and her mom was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy amount of energy that you're feeling. She's like, I know this is nuts. But she didn't lose any weight in her first month. So if you are one of those people who needs to lose about 100 pounds or 70 pounds, which was Kimmy's case, and you don't lose any weight in the first month, how many people know that that would be pretty darn discouraging?
Absolutely.
Right? And so that's the thing is that Kimmy actually, her body was in such shock and such a terrible place that she was not able to really see the results because her body internally was healing, which brings me to a really, really major point is the fact that this whole system is deep cellular healing. So whatever's going on in our bodies, we have no idea unless we've like, been monitored by a doctor our entire lives, which is not likely. Hopefully that's not the case. But what happens is that our bodies have so much going on inside. We may be fighting off infection, we may be fighting off inflammation, we may be fighting off intolerances, we might be fighting off immune system issues. Whatever it is, our bodies are needing to heal on a really deep cellular level. So for Kimmy, she needed to heal for that first month before her body could even think about releasing any weight. Okay, so after that month of not losing anything whatsoever, she dropped 70 pounds, guys. Right? And she's kept it off now for 7 years. So when you feel like you're not seeing the results that you want, it's because your body is going through a process of healing and balancing and healing and balancing and healing and balancing. And you just have to continually allow your body to go through that time to kind of give yourself a break. For me, I was concerned because I'm like, okay, I've seen so much weight loss, but I would love to see more, right? It's a continual process of being able to balance your meals, being able to balance your lifestyle and your stress and your all different levels of your life, right? How many people know that it's not just diet? We also need to have spiritual level balance. We also need to have a good healthy mind. We also need to have good healthy physical life, right? We can get compliant and complacent, in our lifestyle and not being able to hit our goals because we don't have any passion because we don't have any purpose, right? Everybody knows that if you don't have a purpose, you lose that feeling of being able to move forward in life and being able to go for your goals, right? So I want you to hold on to that and think about stuff that, would be your purpose in life, what you want to move towards, and some goals. And even if those goals are small, I want you to think about what that goal would be. So for Anna, we were talking recently about you going and entering a barrel competition and being able to move towards something with your barrel racing, right? And Dagmar, you were thinking like, I'm going to go on a vacation. I want to feel healthy and, as I travel around and stuff like that, right? And so for me, one of the things I'm working towards, I want to compete in a bikini competition. That's not because I want to get up on stage and be naked in front of a whole crowd of people. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm about. However, I know that if I want to take my body to that level, that there's something that I need to do to get there. And if I put myself in something like that to work towards, then yes, absolutely, I'm going to have a focus. I'm going to have a reason to not, go out to Burger King tomorrow night and be like, hey, I'm going to get this big Mac meal or whatever. I'm going to stick to my goals. I'm going to try to eat healthy. I'm going to try to have my shakes. I'm going to do my double cleanse days every week, right? So, Anna, did you want to share something good that's happened this week?
It's not really isogenics wise, but
yeah, absolutely. You can share anything.
Okay, well, I run a commercial daycare in town here in Prince George, and we've been trying to purchase another building for since we've opened in 2015, we've had our eyes on this old church that's kind of abandoned and they haven't been using it, and we've like begged and begged and begged this church to let us use the building. It's like an old rundown school.
Yeah.
And this beautiful piece of property, and it's agriculturally zoned, so we could have like our animals there with the kids and stuff, and we really want it. Long story short, they ended up contacting my dad and said to give us up like to make a proposal to bring to them.
Yeah.
And yeah, so kind of a cool thing that hopefully we get that, because we could move out of the place where we're at, where we're getting absolutely hosed by the leasing agents and the landlords and stuff. So yeah, kind of a cool thing.
That's
Very cool.
awesome. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? That's
Yeah, that was
awesome,
really
Anna.
cool. Fingers
That sounds,
crossed.
yeah, absolutely. It's so cool that, oh, sorry, go ahead, Dagmar.
I just said fingers, knuckles, toes. Everything's
Yeah,
crossed.
Yeah.
definitely.
That's awesome. And it's so important too to just not feel like the only thing that we have to share together is like isogenic stuff. Like we're a community of people that are wanting to build each other up and wanting to encourage each other, no matter if it's isogenics or not. Like we're a family, and families stick together, and we don't leave anybody behind. And sometimes, we're going to go through times where, we're struggling in life, and we're not really sure, what the next thing is going to look like. And it's good to know that you have people around you that's going to encourage you and build you up and be there and have your back, because it's so important for success, right? Like this is something that we're going to be able to do for a lifetime, and to be able to have that support with one another and really, encourage each other, I think is so, so important. And I mean, the relationships that I've built in Isogenics are so incredible. Like it's a family, it's a group of people that, you're going to be in close contact with for the rest of your life. And I think that's so cool. So awesome. Taylor, did you want to share anything that's good that's happened in your life this week? Isogenics or not related? I'm not too sure if her phone is cutting out because she's in a car. There we go. Am I cutting in and out?
Yeah, you like totally froze.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, it's my internet here. Sorry guys. Taylor, do you want to share something? Anna, thanks so much for sharing, and thanks Dagmar for sharing. Taylor, do you want to share something isogenics or not related that's good that's happened this week?
Yeah, so I actually ended up throwing my first tasting party, and I was able to get 2 other people signed up on Isogenics and starting last week.
Oh, way to go! That is so
I was so
exciting.
excited with that.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? That's so good. Man, I love to hear that. I think that's so amazing that, holding your first tasting party can be so scary. And I know the first time that I had to do it in front of people that have been in the business for like 9 years. Like it was like scary. But doing those steps, taking those steps forward is so exciting, because like obviously progress is going to take new steps, right? You're going to need to take steps onto ground that you haven't stepped on before to be able to see a result that you haven't seen before, right? And I just think that's so cool that you took the courage to do that, which a lot of people would be normally scared out of their pants to do that. I would use other words, but we're trying to appeal to all people on this call. But I just think that's so awesome. Girl, so proud of you, and congratulations on, so you must have hit consultant this week. Oh, me froze again. Is it me?
I'm hoping that with encouraging them to keep us.
Heidi, no.
Hello? Are you guys
Hi.
there?
Hello?
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
No worries. With encouraging them to like keep up with the products and stuff, and that they'll see results, I'm hoping that I will reach consultants shortly. So
That's awesome. So are your people starting to enroll on 100 BV or individual products, or how's that working for you?
no. So the 2 people that I was able to enroll this weekend, they just did individual products.
Okay.
And like I did explain to them it's a pack and like how you can get your money back if you don't like it and everything, but they just were like, we don't have the money for it right now, but we really want to get started, so we're just gonna start on individual products. So
awesome.
for
Okay,
me,
girl.
it was better than nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I think that's incredible. And like not everybody can afford a big pack when they get started. I always walk people through the fact that they can eat for free. So if you guys ever want any help with like understanding how to talk to people about, how to use the Eat for Free program, how to be able to talk to people about all that kind of stuff and answer any questions, or even present that as an option, because really like, I'm just going to mute the lines really, really, really quick here, just because I'm getting some feedback. Hi, Ash. Hey, girl. So cool. So for the Eat for Free program, a lot of people don't even know that that's a thing. And so what I love to do is explain to people, like, if you had an option, like, just hypothetically, okay, if you had an option to eat anything from Isogenics that you could get your hands on, would you be interested? Most of the time, everyone's going to say 100% yes, right? Because they're going to be like, well, this stuff's supposed to be amazing. Like, of course I want to try it for a month, all of it, right? And so I say, okay, if that's the thing, if that's the case, that you want it, there's nothing standing in your way to get it. And then they'll be like, well, except I can't afford it. Be like, yes and no. So first of all, what I always do is I always explain that you don't have to have, just put the products on your credit card and hope for the best. You don't have to do that. You can actually use our system and our step-by-step process to help your person get 2 people before they even buy their pack. And before that happens, yes, they will need to purchase their pack, but instantly when they get their 2 people, that money's going to go onto their pay portal, and they're going to be able to afford a pack right away. Right? Sorry, I'm getting calls from a Hutterite colony. So anyways, that's, so we can talk more about that later, you guys. I just want to jump into the call now. I'm going to unmute you all. But I just want to congratulate you, Taylor, because I just think that's incredible that you're moving forward, you're taking steps, and any bit of help that you may need, you just let me know. And that goes for everyone on the call. Like, anybody that's like, hey, Trine, I'm trying, I'm not really sure what to say, just remember that you have like 100% support from me. And if I can't answer any of that, I'm going to get Gabby to do it. Okay. So without further ado, I am going to share a little video. Now, keep in mind, this video is not like the best person narrating. Okay. If I had it my way, I would have picked Morgan Freeman's setting, but unfortunately we don't have that. So I'm going to put this little video on, and I want to, it's all about encouragement. And when I first heard these stories, it really blew my mind, because I'm really, really hard on myself. If I don't see results, if I don't see the success that I'm expecting in my life, whether that's business related, relationship related, health related, physical related, whatever it is in my life, I'm really hard on myself. But I want you to remember that there is so many other people that have gone before us and failed and still been considered the top in the world. Okay, so that's what this video is about. So I just want you guys to make sure that your sound is turned up. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. I'm going to watch a little video. Just this here.
After being cut from his high school basketball team, he went home, locked himself in his room, and cried. He wasn't able to speak until he was almost 4 years old, and his teacher said he would never amount to much. Was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television. Fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. At age 11, more in stature than most kids his age. At 30 years old, he was left devastated and depressed after being unceremoniously removed from the high school dropout, whose personal struggles with drugs and poverty culminated in an unsuccessful suicide attempt. The teacher told him he was too stupid to learn anything, and that he should go into a field where he might succeed by virtue of his pleasant personality. rejected by Deccan Recording Studios, who said, "We don't like their sound. They have no future in show business." His first book was rejected by 27 publishers. His fiancée died, failed in business, had a nervous breakdown, and was defeated in 8 elections. If you've never failed, you've never tried anything new.
All right, you guys. So that's not the best narrated video that I've ever seen in my life. But I wanted to share that this morning, or this evening, sorry, because it just goes to show you that, you know, all of these people that were told that they wouldn't amount to anything, felt that they were failing in life, felt like they weren't going to go anywhere, felt like they weren't going to get any results. These are people that had one thing in common, and that was consistency. Okay, so I just want you to think about the fact that when you're consistent with something in life, whether that is in this case isogenics related, whether it's the business or whether it's the products, as long as you keep going, you will not fail. You can't. It's like it's seriously like you are going to get results with the products. You just have to use them the way that they're created, as well as the business. Like, you just need to be consistent and show up. And that has been one thing that I have always gone back to, is when I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling like I'm not going to get anywhere, I'll just go on my Facebook page and I'll do a post. And before you know it, somebody jumps on and says, "Hey girl, you know, those results are crazy. That could work for me." And it just reminds me of that one thing, of the fact that what if somebody had never shared this with me? Where would I be in my health and wellness, right? Where would I be if somebody hadn't taken the time to explain a business opportunity to me and what that could have done for my life? And so tonight's call, which we've gone over already, for people that are just jumping on right now, this is all about encouragement. And so what we're going to do is, I've left all the mics on. I want this to be a total open time for everyone to share, to ask questions, to say, what about this, what about that, or just comments that they want to speak on, because I want our team to feel like you guys have a voice, that you guys are able to openly ask questions. Hey Mel, I'm so glad that you're on the call tonight. That's so cool. How you doing, girl?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So I just want to do a shout out to Mel. Mel last week held her first tasting party, just like Taylor. And you know what? That was so cool. Like, she put on such an incredible spread. She made her home look so inviting. And I just know how hard it is. And the thing is that, and Mel, I hope you are okay with me saying this, like, none of her people, none of her people showed up. Okay. There was another guy from another one of our teams that were in the same city that came to the event. He brought his kids. We all sat around and we talked. Instead of using that hour where we could have just been like, nobody came, see you guys, see it, like, maybe we'll try again in a month, right? We sat around and we talked about each other's stories. We shared about experiences and we encouraged each other. But the one thing that happened with Mel is we took time to talk about our 30-second story. Okay. So tonight, what we're going to get into is our 30-second story and how to be able to share that, but also look at the fact of this encouragement. So Becky wanted to be here with us tonight, but we talked about this earlier, that she was not able to jump on the call because of Ottawa time, or Ontario time. Ashley, however, is on the call. Ash, do you have your mic turned on? Can you hear?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely. Ash, do you want to share about, so Ashley is a good friend of mine. We met in Pemberton. We used to work at an automotive shop together. And Ashley gave me a call one day and said, "Girl, like, do you think that these products could help me? I'm already in the gym. I'm already working out. I'm already smashing my goals." And we'll get into Ashley's story in a bit. But she also had some beautiful family members and friends that she wanted to introduce his products to. And Becky is an incredible mom, and this is her story. So Ash, do you want to share about Becky's story?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I've known Becky for a really long time. We grew up together, like the church together. And she randomly reached out to me. She has like 7 kids, and she was like, she have 5 of her own, and then she fosters kids as well. She's so insanely busy, but she just wanted to make a change, and she's just that kind of person that's like such an all or nothing type personality, and she just dove into this like right from the get-go. She was, yeah, I want these products, but I want the business. She's like, I need this for my family, you know, and her husband as well. So she dove like all in. She took all her pictures, she took all her measurements, and then just right from the beginning, she was just sharing with anybody she would talk to and anybody she would meet, like even just carrying around her shake with her. And oh, what are you drinking? Oh, this is my incredible shake, let me tell you about it. She's such a great person. I'm glad she's on the team for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are her 6 weeks, you guys. These are her 6 weeks progress photos from start to 6 weeks in. Like, how crazy is that? It just gets you every time. So she's lost a total of 33.5 inches.
Holy.
And 10.6 pounds already. Like, that is so incredible, you guys. Like, look how amazing she looks. So she wanted to jump on the call tonight, but I'm just so glad that we can celebrate her, encourage her, and then what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to get her to actually write out her 30-second story, which was before Isogenics. I'm a mom of 7 kids. She has a issue with her digestive system that doesn't allow her to have certain types of nutrition, and she was really, really concerned that this was not going to be something that she could take. And now she's finding that she can take all of these products, that they're not only helping her, but they're benefiting her baby that suffers from the same nutritional depletion issue as well. As she's breastfeeding, she's able to give her baby the nutrition, and for the first time the baby's gaining weight itself through the process of her healing her body and breastfeeding with these products. So isn't that incredible, you guys? Like, I just love it. So
awesome.
So yeah, I'm going to be putting Becky's story in the Missions for Life chat box tomorrow. And then if you guys want to celebrate her, you guys are welcome to take a photo and celebrate it on your own Facebook page as well. So the next person we have sharing tonight is Dagmar. And Dagmar has incredible results, you guys. Like, not only that, but an incredible heart. She jumped on and encouraged someone who has just started on the system last week. She was sharing this before. I know some of you guys have just jumped on the call, so you missed a little bit of the first part of her story or her share this tonight. But Dagmar went and encouraged somebody who's just getting started and was feeling discouraged this week. And so I just want to congratulate you, Dagmar, that you took the time to go and cheer somebody else on and give them hope and give them encouragement so that they can continue and get their results as well. So do you want to go ahead and share your story? I don't know if she can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go ahead and share your story?
Okay. I started with the Isogenics about December the 8th. And about 3 weeks in, I phoned Trina and I said, you know, this stuff is not working for me. And she said, well, how are you taking it? So I told her. And when she stopped laughing, she said, did you read the instructions? I said, no, I went from memory. Well, I'm 68, so I guess my memory's not that good anymore. But Trina got me on the right path. And then, of course, I did start having results. I had really bad acid reflux, really bad. I actually went to see a naturopath because I've got high blood pressure and the bad acid reflux. I haven't had to take the acid reflux medication now since March. I've had 3 attacks, but I was able to get them under control. I've lost 32, 33 pounds now.
Wow.
The only thing is now I need all new clothes because nothing fits.
That's
Literally,
the best
they
kind.
fall off my butt I don't have a meal spot. And I work in a body shop, so you know it's really not a good thing to be walking around with your pants down. But yeah, and I've had people say to me, "Well, it's expensive," and I sat down and figured it out. And the average person eats, say, 93 meals a month. I eat 21. So
Wow.
if say your budget was $300, you eat about $100 worth of groceries. So the other $200 can go towards isogenic, and you haven't really paid any more than you would if you were eating regular meals.
Wow.
So it's not really expensive if you sit down and calculate it out.
That's
So
incredible.
that's where I'm at, and hopefully I'll be able to keep going with it.
I'm so proud of you, Dagmar. Like, this is so exciting. And the fact that you took the time to work out those numbers as well, like, that's amazing. And it's so true. Like, a lot of people say, oh, I can't afford isogenics. And I'm like, well, it's $3.50 a meal. So I can't even get a milkshake at McDonald's for $3.50. And not only that,
not for $3.50.
You can't. And you know, you wouldn't want to really put what they put in that milkshake in your body anyways. And this is like higher than organic level of food. That is a superfood meal that is healing your body on this deep cellular level. Like, I just think that's so
Crazy.
cool. And Dagmar, like, I just think that's amazing, the results that you've got. Like 32 pounds, and your clothes don't fit you anymore, and you're just feeling incredible. And I just want to congratulate you on that. So thank you so much for taking the time and the courage to share your story, because it's so powerful. And I would love to write that out as well and post that story in the Missions for Life, so we can all jump on and congratulate you during this week, because I think this week is going to be really special. So thank you so much. So this is a man named Jay Lundy. Jay is an old cowboy. I met him years and years ago when he was working in a restaurant in Medicine Hat, Alberta, where I'm currently spending my summer. And when I first saw him, he said, Trina, I need to lose 21 pounds because I need to go down and ride some horses in Mexico or Costa Rica or something like that. And he said, I don't know if I can get on the horse with the way that I am. And he'd just broken his foot. He was smoking all the time. He was not eating properly. He owns a company where they help, big dairy barns and pig barns and stuff get the septic and stuff cleared out. It's called Actizyme. And so he's constantly traveling and on the road. And he said to me, like, he was concerned about his health. And he said, if you can help me lose this weight, he's like, oh, I'll talk about it. So anyways, Jay has lost over 25 pounds, and he does this from his car. He just drives up and down in the car, and he just has this little shaker container, and he drinks vanilla shakes. That's his thing. And he has not done a cleanse day because he just doesn't feel like doing it. But he just takes the shakes, and he takes his vitamins, and he loves the bars, and he loves his whey thins, and he keeps them in his car all the time. But instead of hitting up, greasy burger joints all up and down Alberta, which is a lot to choose from, there's not a lot of healthy options that are on the road. And he is smashing his goals. And look how happy and healthy he looks in his second picture. Like, look at his neck, you guys. Like, how incredible is that? Like, and he feels so much better. And he's got that glow, like the isogenics glow. And he healed up really, really quickly from his foot injury as well. So it's so exciting to see that this is for not only like young people, this is for any age. Okay, anybody that's wanting these results, even an old cowboy who normally can't even stick to anything. And there's actually two. So the other cowboy, I don't have photos of him because he was too shy, but he's like my adopted cowboy dad. I'm staying at his ranch right now in Medicine Hat. He's in the house, and he got started because he wanted to lose some weight as well. Actually, we're sitting at his kitchen. This is inside his kitchen right here in front of the pantry door. And Jay got started first. And so he had FOMO. And so Bob got started right after him because he's like, well, if Jay's going to do it, then I'll do it. So they both jumped on the same night. And Bob's lost over, I believe it's the same, 25 pounds as well. Hasn't been doing a lot of cleanse days. He's only just starting his cleanse days now. He did one today, and he did a couple, I think, last week and a week before that. But he is having incredible results with this. He's not only lost the 25 pounds, but he is also dealing with some kind of condition where his joints and certain parts of his body flare up. It causes a lot of pain, and he was medicating himself because of this inflammation, which is very, very tender and very sore, and was causing him to not even being able to walk or use his hands. And now being on the products, you guys, he is not only having incredible results with his weight loss, but he's not even taking those medications anymore, and he hasn't had a flare up. So this is really, really, really exciting. But these guys are in their 70s, 72 years old. And Bob, who has just lost the weight, that's my cowboy dad, he's just signed up 4 Hutterite colonies, went 2-star manager last week, and made a massive paycheck over, I think, $2,000 just last week. So you guys, this is from somebody who's 72 years old, does not know how to work Facebook, does not know how to share on social media, does not know how to do an Instagram post. So this just goes to show you that anybody can do this business, okay? You just have to have consistency and your goal, okay? Consistency and your goal, that's it. And just keep going towards that. And remember, you have a team of people. You are not doing this by yourself. This is my mom. She got started for very same reasons as Dagmar. Actually, Dagmar and my mom are very close in age, and they go to the same church. And my mom wanted to lose some weight, but mainly she had really, really poor digestive issues, and she was burning in her throat all the time. Like, I'm telling you, her words were, my digestive system is so detestable right now. I don't know what to do with my body. So when she got on the products, she was skeptical. She also was saying to me, I don't really know if this is working. And I said, well, Mom, how are you taking the system? She's like, oh, I take a shake a day, but I'm not really into the cleansing because it's too cold out. And I said, can you just promise me for the next week, you will take 2 shakes a day and do a double cleanse day? Will you just try it, please? And she goes, okay, fine, I'll do it. So she did it. And guess what, you guys? She is no longer taking any of her heartburn medication. She's no longer dealing with any of those issues, and she's dropped 18 pounds. Not to mention her husband, Danny, who started to steal her shakes and take them off to the engine room on BC ferries. He is now lost over 25 pounds as well. Actually, it might be even up into the 30s now. He was going to jump on and share his story tonight, but he wasn't able to. So I'm going to get his story for you guys. I'll post it in the Missions for Life chat so that you guys can see his before and after. He actually didn't take his before pictures properly because he didn't think that this is going to work. So he went and did the sort of like mid weight loss, which I really wish he would have, but I'll go and get a picture because they went to Mexico just before he started and they had some pictures of him in his swimsuit on the beach. But I'm telling you guys, like, I think he's over 30-pound loss. And he is telling everybody he knows about this on BC ferries. He has little tasting parties in the engine room. It's so cute. But you know, this is something that is naturally infectious, because when you feel good and you have success in your body or results or whatever it might be, maybe your thing isn't weight loss. Maybe you couldn't care less if you were 20 pounds lighter. But maybe you want to sleep better at night. Maybe you want to not have digestive issues anymore. Maybe you want to think clearly for the first time and you don't know how long, or maybe you want to have less stress because you're ready to rip your hair out, right? So the things that we might expect people to want aren't necessarily the things that they're looking for. And so just even talking to people and hearing their story and just being like, starting conversations and having relationship with people is so important with this business. So if you talk to somebody and you're in conversation and that person's like, oh my gosh, you know, my week is terrible. And you're like, oh, really? Why? What's going on? I can't sleep at all. You're like, you know what? I've actually started this new nutritional system and we have products for that. Are you interested in giving it a try? Worst things that could happen is that you could, you know, pretty much eat free for a month. You want to give it a go, right? I mean, if you don't get your results, you can get all your money back, right? And most people are going to go, what? Like, I can try this for a month, like risk-free? Absolutely. You know, and the thing is that if they're really wanting a result, they'll try anything. So next person who's going to share again is Ashley. So Ash is, are you still on the call, girl? I don't know if she's popped off. I know she was driving. Let me just scroll down here. I think she's actually She probably fell out of cell service because she's driving back from a lake. Actually, the lake that this picture is taken at today. So when Ash got started, she was an avid fitness person. She's working at a protein shop. Can you guys still hear me? You guys able to still hear me? Yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
just the delays. I find the audio sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know it's kind of cuts in and out. So Ash was working at a protein shop. She's working out at the gym like all the time, and she was using a different health system. She had said to me how she really felt like her body needed a cleanse from all the different things that she had been taking, and she asked if she could try the system. Now, when she got on the product, she really didn't know what to expect. And her first thing that she said was, I thought the shakes would be sweeter. The first thing that I noticed was that she needed to cleanse, because as soon as she tells me that they think the shakes would need to be sweeter, it means that they have an addiction to sugar in some way and they need to cleanse that out of their body. So she decided to hit a double cleanse day right away. And Ash dropped 5 pounds. I think she's dropped 6 pounds now from seeing somebody who is naturally super fit and trim in the gym. She just wanted to get rid of that last little belly fat, but she also wanted to nourish her body and cleanse out anything that she had been taking in the past. Not only did she get incredible results, she started to share this business, and she is a firecracker. In her first day of signing up, she put me in a group chat with 18 other girls. 18 other girls in a group chat, all about isogenics. She's been going full tilt. She's enrolled Becky and gotten her to consultant right away. She made her an instant paycheck of $595. Not only got Becky's pack paid for, she's helping other girls go consultant right away. She's just about ready to hit Crystal Manager, which is so exciting because she's only just ordered her second pack. So this is so exciting that you guys, these products are for anyone. They're not for people that just want to lose weight. You guys remember, it's about performance. It's about vitality. It's about weight loss. It's about feeling good in your body. But yeah, so that's Ashley's story. Now I just want to, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. And I just want to open up the floor and just be vulnerable if you want to be vulnerable. You can talk about stuff that you may be struggling with. I just want to be able to have this a safe place where people can share their story. Oh, Anna, we forgot to talk about yours. Is it okay if I share your story?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to put the picture up and you can talk about it?
Sure, you can. Yeah, I can talk about it.
Okay, cool. Let me just grab it really quick here. Because I'm like, we're missing somebody. Hold on. Okay, let me just see if I can find it really quick here. All right. Do you want to just start? Because I still got you recording.
Sure. So I am 28 and I struggled a long time with my weight. Kind of yo-yo diets and then would binge eat and then do another different diet. I tried isogenics like way back in the day, actually with Trina, I think was the one that got me into it. And we tried the shakes and they were okay, but we didn't stay on it very long. I've moved all over BC and we moved from Langley back up to Prince George and met a guy and I got diagnosed with PCOS. We tried to conceive for 2 years before I finally had a little baby boy just in March. And so Trina had kind of showed her whole story on Facebook over and over and over and over and over. And I finally just hey man, what's going on? You got to help me out here. And I'm breastfeeding, so she's kind of tweaked my whole package just like she did with Becky, I'm sure. And yeah, so I've lost just over 30 inches in 3 weeks and almost 8 pounds. It doesn't really feel like a lot, when you just say it out loud, but when you actually look at the pictures and stuff and be a little bit vulnerable and stuff, it's pretty amazing. I'm excited to keep going, and I haven't signed anybody up yet, so that's really the only thing that I want to do is continue doing that. I run a very, very busy daycare business, so I am very busy. So doing this on top of it as like a side business is really hard for me to take the time out of my current business. So I think that would be my only struggle right now, is doing that.
Yeah. Anna, like, it's incredible, not only the fact that you can totally tell that you've lost those inches and pounds, but the fact that you can see the stretch marks on your belly healing, like in such a short amount of time. Are you guys noticing this? Like, this is crazy. There's another girl named Aubrey Getz, I think her last name is. Let me grab it. I want to show you guys something that was super crazy. I posted this on my Facebook page a couple days ago. I don't know if you guys were able to see her results, but this totally made me think of you, Anna, because, you know, like, sometimes when we're going through weight loss things and we're going through like looking for results or whatever, you know, it's hard to find somebody that you can kind of relate a story to, or sometimes you're thinking like, oh, you know, what is my end result going to look like in 6 months from now? Sorry, for some reason I'm not able to scroll. Just move this out of the way here. See if I can reload this page. My internet's like super spotty, so sorry you guys if this is taking a little bit of time. But this post that I did on my page was from a girl that I saw her results. As actually, I noticed her for her weight loss first, but then I started to look a little closer, and let me just see. She should be just below this. Here she is here. Okay, can you guys see that okay?
Oh, yes, I saw that one.
Okay, so she lives in Bali, and she's had incredible results, like with her weight loss, but there's no stretch marks left on her belly in that picture. Are you guys seeing this? Like, that's not edited, it's not photoshopped. That's what isogenesis will do for your body. Okay, it's designed to rebuild the end of the telomeres and the structure of your DNA. And it's incredible because it's healing your body at that cellular level, which we keep talking about, right? And I just think that this is incredible, Anna, that in just a short amount of time, you're already noticing, I'm already seeing that on you right there. Like, it's incredible. It's amazing. And I'm just so, so excited. Like, not only for the fact that you're breastfeeding, you're not able to cleanse, but you're not only giving yourself and your baby incredible nutrition, but your body is healing. And I just think that's amazing. And for somebody who, I know what it's like. You remember we would talk, we're like struggled our whole life to try to find something that would work for us. And we finally found it. And I just think that that's so incredible. And I can even notice it in your skin and your complexion as well, as glowing every time I see you. It's just like, wow, you look so good. Your hair is like luscious and like glowing. And it's just, you're starting to totally notice that the products are getting into every little bit of your cells. And I just think it's so exciting. So thank you so much for sharing your results. Because I know, like, the first time that I shared mine, I was scared hoopless. Like, I did not want to put that up on Facebook. I just was not interested in that. And now it's pretty incredible to see that. Sorry, I'm just going to stop sharing there. It's pretty incredible to see, like, how far that your story can go when you start to share your journey every step of the way. And that's what I started to do. And remember my first 30-day results, Gabby like forced me into the back room and snapped a picture of me in my underwear and put it up on my first tasting party that I had to do in front of people that have been in the way longer than me. I'd never even been to a tasting party. I didn't even know what to do. I just followed the screen. I'm like, okay, so this is me in my underwear. I'm not kidding you. That was the beginning. And because of that moment of being really scared and vulnerable and putting something, I'm telling you guys, like, people in the room were like so shredded and looking so good. And they had all been taking the products forever, and they'd all heard probably about 1 million tasting parties. But everyone was so kind and so encouraging. And that moment where I thought that I was going to get all these like eye rolls or like ew, gross or whatever on, in the room, because you can read people, you can totally tell when they're like faking it. And there was none of that. It was just like incredible support and incredible encouragement. And that's the same kind of culture and environment that I want to create for you guys to be in. So I'm just so excited for you know, the journey that we're all on and how we're all gonna have incredible results, and we're all sharing them with each other. So is there anything else anybody wanted to talk about or share, or just say that they're struggling with or needing more support on? If you're not comfortable sharing that openly on the call tonight, just because this call is going to be shared with our whole team of over probably 100 people by now, which is really, really exciting. I should actually count it so we can celebrate it on the next team call. I'll do that. I'll count all the people on our team for the last 8 months and see the numbers, because it's probably going to be more than that. But I just wanted to open this up and say that if any of you guys need any help, if any of you guys are concerned on a personal level of something that you're struggling with, either the products or personally in your life or with the business, just feel free to contact me privately. I'm so happy to support you. And like I said, if there's something that I can't answer or I don't know how to do, I'm definitely going to be able to get somebody that can do that. Okay. But anybody want to share?
Anna, are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just laying here with my little baby. He's just having a nap.
Okay. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
There's that smile. Okay, now you're okay.
Okay. This is so cute. I love you, Dagmar. You're always so sweet. She's like our Isogenics mama. She's always encouraging everybody, and I just think that's so cool. Taylor, yeah.
Yeah. So Anna was saying that she didn't necessarily have the time to take out of like her daycare business to like go and kind of promote Isogenics.
Yeah.
One thing that I was really surprised about, even just this weekend, is I was in the doctor's office and I just had mentioned like, hey, you know, like my energy levels are way better than the last time that I was here kind of visiting you, and it was the receptionist that I was talking to. And then she's like, what are you doing different than, you know, a year ago or whatever? And it's just amazing that if you just mention how your energy levels are, or that you're feeling happy or any of that kind of stuff, people want to know what it is.
Yep. That's so good.
Like
Taylor.
it's really amazing.
Yeah.
My problem is that like when I talk to people, like I find most of my friends or most of the people that I'm even just acquaintances with are doing something else, whether that's it works or, you know, other like ketones or whatever, which I do really like using ketones as well. So I don't really know. Like I don't want to be super pushy. I'm not really that type of person. So it's really hard for me. Like I've talked with quite a few people. Trina's been on a couple group chats with me and stuff, and talked with some of the girls that I know who I thought would be like extremely interested in you know, what's going on and just how I've been feeling. Is I've just been sharing that with them. And they just are like excited at first and then it just fizzles. So how do you keep that excitement going and get them to actually sign on?
Absolutely. That's a great question, and that's really, really cool, Taylor, that you mentioned that as well. So first of all, with the products, like I'm even attracting people now after 8 months of being on Isogenics. I'm attracting people from other companies that have tried It Works or tried, you know, different. I'm not going to list them all off. I'm going to just, you know, because there's other people that are on the call that might know somebody that sells it, and I don't want to discredit any other companies. It's not to say that they're bad. It's just to say that I have had such incredible results. The scientific backing of our products are next level. The testing, the research that's gone onto Isogenics, the amount of support from the health and wellness community, doctors, all of that kind of stuff for the research is just second to none. For example, one of the other products that I'm not going to mention was brought up to me by somebody who was trying to scout one of my girls last week. And they were saying how they should have chose this other company because it's much better, blah, 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 blah. Well, when I researched that other company, and they wouldn't even pay to do the research and the own licensing on their own products to make sure that they were safe enough for athletes to use, because they didn't want to pay for that kind of research. So that tells me one thing is either they don't care enough about their products that they're putting out there to make sure that they have the proper licensing for pro athletes to be using, and two, maybe they're not using all the best ingredients to be able to have that licensing on their products. So that's definitely one thing. The other thing is share and share some more. when I first started, I started from the very, very beginning, and I shared my journey the whole way. I had friends that would watch my story, and for 2 to 3 to 4 months, none of them would even take a look at Isogenics. But by my 4th month, they had seen me drop 35 pounds and be traveling around the world and say to me, oh my gosh, like, okay, I need to find out what you're doing. And I still have that happening 8 months, 9 months into the system of people just continually watching my Facebook page and being like, they will literally send me a message that says, I've been watching you for the last 4 months and now I cannot stop, but like, I have to find out what you're doing, right? And so that's what I would say, Anna, is that these people that are interested, definitely get them into a 3-way call with me. You know, and I can support you in every way that I can. But definitely share. And the other thing too is, you guys, you might not have your results yet. That doesn't mean that they're not going to come. But I started to share other people's results all the time on my Facebook page, and all I did was congratulate them. Hey, take a look at my girlfriend Aubrey. I can't believe how incredible her results are. I'm so excited to celebrate her and all of her achievements. Way to go, girl. You did awesome. I don't say anything about who else wants to get incredible results like Aubrey's. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to congratulate her. And then people are going to say, holy smokes, how did she get those results, Shreen? And I'll say, it's so cool that you're looking to get results of your own. I'm going to put you into a private message with me, because I know that sometimes talking about this openly can be kind of hard for some people. So I'll put them into a private chat and be like, hey, that's so amazing that you're looking to get results of your own. I'm using this incredible nutritional cleansing system, and I would love to talk to you about how this all works. Would it be okay if I sent you a little video that explains about how the system actually works in our body? Because I'm kind of a nerd and I like to know those things. And most of the time the people are going to be like, heck yeah, I'll definitely watch that. So I'll send them a video called Just Cleanse by Mary Evans. And she's literally a skeptic. Hey, sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I'm hot spotting from my phone, and my phone has this stupid setting on it that I can't turn off, and it says like every 200 megabytes or something I have to click so that anyways, it keeps dropping the call. Sorry. So anyways, getting back to it really quick, where did it cut off, you guys, just so I don't didn't miss anything? Did it when I was talking about Mary Evans' video, Just Cleanse? Did you guys hear that? No? What was the last thing you guys heard?
Dagmar saying that she had to leave, and then maybe you said something about that. Maybe you did mention about the cleanse thing when she left.
About like talking to people. Did you guys hear me speaking about how to talk to people about Isogenics and putting them in a group chat?
That was like the last thing that we heard.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a group chat or one-on-one call. It was the other thing you were talking about.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is that when I get stuck, when I put myself into a group chat or the one-on-one kind of thing, like pretty much what happens is I post my congratulations to somebody responds, right? When that first happened to me, I'm going to tell you flat out, I was like, Gabby, what do I say? I'm going to say the wrong thing. And then it's like a fish. You get it on the line and you're like, it's going to come off before I get it in the boat. I was like freaking out, right? And so she would just be like, girl, just say this. And she literally said, it's so exciting that you're looking to get results of your own. And they'll say immediately, what are you doing? What is the product? What is the company, right? How many people have heard that? What product are you using? They don't even give a crap about your story. They just want to know exactly what it is so that they can go Google it and find a reason why it's not going to work for them, right? So the first thing I say to them, it's so exciting you're looking to get results of your own. I'm using a nutritional cleansing system. Would it be okay if I sent you some information on how it works, right? Then I'm going to send them what's called Mary Evans Just Cleanse video. It's on YouTube. You can find it. It's so easy. There's 2 versions. There's a really short version, and then there's like a 6-minute, 7-minute version. I always send the 7-minute version because she talks about try Isogenics, prove the person wrong that has put you onto this, right? And then the person knows, okay, well, maybe I will prove them wrong, right? They're kind of cocky and skeptical like I was, right? We all were skeptical. And I think it's so important that you're skeptical, because that means that you actually care about your body and what you're going to put in there, or you care about your bank account, one of the two, right? Most people care about both. And so I love skeptical people. If you guys ever have skeptics, put me in a group chat with them, because I'm going to hit them on every single note that explains. Most skeptics are just looking for more education. Okay? If they're skeptical, or especially if they're critical, those are my favorite people to deal with, because they're not being critical for no reason. They're wanting this product, but they either have a story that they tried something before and they got burned. They got into some multi-level marketing pyramid scheme and got burned, right? So all of these people have a story, and all you need to do is find out what it is. Would it be okay if you shared a little bit about why, where you heard about a pyramid scheme, or like what, it sounds to me like you might have a story there. Would you mind sharing with me what that would be? Most people are going to be like, yeah, actually my uncle, used all of his hard-earned money and got scammed, right? So, and you can be like, wow, I'm really sorry that happened to you. I would love to explain how our system works, and how, that's not, how we do business or whatever, right? So there's different ways that you can handle that, you guys. And if you ever have anybody that you come across and you're like, I just don't know how to talk to them, which brings me to the second point, is you never want to talk about Isagenix by yourself. You want to have third-party recognition, and that's why we put you guys in the group chats, or we invite your people without giving them all the information and verbal diarrhea all over them, which none of us have time for, right, Anna? Like, you don't have time for it. So what is so easy is just say, girl, I'm super busy right now. I'm using this nutritional cleansing system. I'm not even too sure how to talk about it because of the fact that I'm so new and I don't want to say the wrong thing. My girlfriend, Trina, here's her results. Bam. So hit them with the results. Just say she's got incredible results of the system. I would love it if she could take the time to explain it. The baby's crying right now, whatever. Is it cool if I put you in a group chat? So most of those people are going to say, absolutely. And I totally love the fact that you're taking the time to even try to explain this when you're running a daycare and you have a baby and you care about my results, right? So then I'm going to jump on and I'll say, hey, it's so cool that you're looking to get results of your own. Would it be okay if I share my story with you? And they're going to say, absolutely. And be like, okay. And then before Isagenix, this is how I was feeling, blah, la, 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 la. My girlfriend introduced it to me. This is how I'm feeling now, la, 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 la. I'm excited about this the most, right? Would you be willing to tell me about 3 of your top goals that you're looking for, so that I can help you to explain the products? Because we have so many different products. I want to honor your time the most by being able to hone in what information you're looking for, so that I can get you the best results that you're looking for, right? So you want to always do it from a place of caring and honoring that person's time and honoring that person's, the information, so that you're not overwhelming people. Like, I'm not going to sit and spend 30 minutes talking about brain and sleep support for somebody who has incredible sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm going to talk to them and say, what are you looking for? What are your top 3 goals? Here's what mine were, right? I was stressed out. I was overweight. I was totally inflamed. I had terrible digestion. I had no energy, and I ate all over my body, right? So my girlfriend set me up on a path that I could lose my weight as fast as possible, because I wanted to look hot for my birthday that was coming up in a month, right? I was going to be 32, and I was like, oh my God, I'm 32 and I'm 201 pounds. Right? So she wanted to get me the fastest result. So I asked her how I'm going to do that. And she said, do you want to lose your weight fast or slow? Right? So there's different things that we can do to get that information out. And it's just talking, right? And the thing that a lot of people get scared about the most about sharing Isagenix is they feel like they have to come up with some special sequence to talk to people, some magic formula. Yes, we have a magic formula. The only reason we have that, which I'll put that in the Missions for Life chat. And Taylor, I'm going to add you in there because I want you to be able to have access to what our team's talking about. I know it's hard and all that kind of stuff, and I want to help you as much as I can. So what we'll do is I have a magic formula that talks about how to speak to people. But one thing I want you guys to really, really realize is just cut all the stuff off and realize that this is just about creating relationships with people, right? Think of it like meeting someone. Are you going to invite that person into your house and then just like regurgitate, hi, how are you? I am fine. Are you good? Yes, I am good. Like, that's robotic. And it's like, people are going to know that you're fake, right? You want to have a relationship with people. Be like, girl, what's going on in your life? How's it going? Come on in, sit down on the couch. Let's you know, let's grab a tea and like tell me about what's going on in your life, what's happening, you know, and you're going to start to unravel this stuff, right? And as you unravel like an onion, you're going to get to somewhere where that person is like, I'm so unhappy, right? But that person's not going to tell you that by just saying, how are you? I am fine, right? Here's a magic formula. There is ways that we can use that magic formula, but I never want you guys to get to a place where you lose your authenticity because you're trying to make a sale. Remember why we're doing this. We're doing this because people need to get results, or they're either going to die, they're going to be going through terrible amount of pain or chronic issues or inflammation or whatever, digestive issues or chronic diseases or illnesses, or the fact that they are, you know, struggling in their life with stress or being able to sleep at night or whatever it might be. We have a solution, which is like a gift. And I never want you guys to ever move from a place of doing this because you're just trying to make a paycheck. Yes, that's important. Yes, we need to get paid for the work that we do. Yes, we do get rewarded incredibly well by this company. But never, never, ever miss the reason why we're doing this in the first place. And that is to love people back to a place of incredible health in their body. Whether that be weight loss or weight gain or muscle tone or better sleep or less stress or more energy or whatever, right? So I just want you guys to always remember that and have that love as the center of everything that you do, because you'll be rewarded generously in your life regardless of the paycheck or not. Because of that, it'll come back to you, right? Because you're sowing love into people. What you reap is what you sow, right? So just hold on to that and remember that every time you're sharing with people, and it will come across authentically if that is your reason for sharing, right? Don't let anything else worry you or stress you out about how you're going to show up. And we're always going to say the wrong thing. You can say the wrong thing 100 times. If that person wants results, they're going to do the system. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The products sell themselves. You don't need to worry about that. So just be like, here, try this, right? If it doesn't work, you get your money back. That's really all you need to worry about. But I'm going to post it anyways. I'm going to post this recording in the group chat tonight. We've gone a little bit over because we started a little bit late. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to jump on tonight. I know that, you know, you guys all have families. You guys all have things that are going on in your life. It's not always the easiest week. And I do appreciate you so, so much for taking the time to jump on and support the team. These stories tonight are going to be so powerful for people that are stuck in a place of hopelessness or feeling overwhelmed or feeling defeated in their own journey. And we're going to share this, and a lot of people are going to be able to move forward in their own success because of this tonight. So thank you so much for taking the time to share. And remember, every single week we have a team call. Sometimes I have to move that around depending on where I'm at. We have been hitting up a lot of Huttery colonies to help them. We just had like 25 people join our team last week for that massive sale, that 20% off sale. This week, tomorrow, we have our new strawberry vegan shake launch, which is really cool.
So excited.
Yeah, absolutely. So for people that normally can't have dairy, now we have 3 flavors. We have vanilla chai, we have chocolate, and we have strawberry. So that's so cool. I'm excited to try it. I don't even have the dairy-free shakes. I only tried them for 2 months to see how I could help other people that were using them and be able to make them nicer for people that are, you know, vegan and they're like, oh, the shake isn't as good as the, you know, the dairy one, and it's not as creamy or whatever. Now I'm able to answer those questions about how to make them creamy, how to make them amazing. And yeah, so it's exciting that we have another flavor. That's going to be another thing. And remember, we still have the peach mango cleanse, you guys, which is really, really cool. If you've not tried it, it tastes like peach mango iced tea. And on a cleanse day, I make bellinis. I sit here and work from my little corner space. I drink these peach mango bellinis in a palm sort of like, I don't know, I don't know. I've got like a margarita glass. Yeah, like a margarita glass, and I eat chocolate, and I hit my goals. It's nuts. Like every time, I'm like, I don't even know how this is possible. So tomorrow, I'm not too sure where you guys are at with your schedule, and I'm sorry you can't cleanse just yet, but you'll get there, girl, and you're doing incredible just with what you're doing right now. But if you are cleansing, you guys, tomorrow I'm knocking on a double cleanse. So tomorrow and the next day, it's cleanse days on for me. If you need support and you're struggling, just message me. Remember, e-shots and chocolate are your two best friends on cleanse days. So if you're struggling with your energy or you have a headache, because
I'm double cleansing tomorrow too.
Absolutely. Okay, Taylor, that's awesome. So you can even post that in the group chat, Missions for Life. I'll add you in there after the call, and you can say, hey, who's double cleansing with me? Always take a picture and post it. You know, be like, I love the fact that I can drink peach mango bellinis without alcohol, like a little no or whatever, and hit my goals and detox at a deep cellular level and restore my body. And you know, and you can Google the benefits of doing deep cellular cleansing. On our research page on our isogenicshealth.com, we have so much information there. On our Isogenics business page, if you guys don't know what to post, if you go Isogenics business and you click on social media, I think it's called like social media. I'll just show you guys really quick. Show you. Just move this out of the way. Okay, so
yeah, those peach mango ones are so good. I think I have like 16 in my closet right now, just chilling, waiting for my double cleanses.
That is awesome. Okay, friggin' 16 of those. That's so cool. Okay, so you guys go on isogenicsbusiness.com, go to resources, scroll down to social media library. This is what I found the other day. It's so cool. Now, if you don't know what to post, guess what? They're all done for you. Before and after pictures, all different types of things.
Cool.
Even source on the side. Look, before and after pictures, there's 18. So you can click on that, and all the before and after pictures will come up with their story, yada, yada, yada. Obviously, remember, you guys, you don't want to be putting isogenics, anything, images, labels, before and after pictures of ISA body challenge. You can just take that part out and just say fitness challenge or wellness challenge or these incredible nutritional cleansing system as opposed to isogenic shakes or whatever. Or you can do superfood shakes. That's what I use all the time on my Instagram. I do superfood smoothie bowls with, you know, protein and blah, blah, blah. And I talk about all the ingredients, but I never talk about what it's called. And the reason is because people want what we have. They're just super, super skeptical. And the first thing they're going to do is Google isogenics, which I can show you. The first thing that's going to come up when I Google isogenics, oops.
Bad reviews.
Absolutely. And you know who those reviews are probably from? Isogenics, right? And it's so funny. It always says, our first one right here, Isogenic Shake Exposed 2019. Don't buy before you read this, right? Shocking information. It's from another health and wellness company, you guys. Like, think about it.
Exactly.
They're sponsored from someone else trying to get their products out there and make us look bad. We've been around for 20 years. There's no way that we're the top health and wellness company that have incredible, pure products, zero compromise with no toxins, no hormones, no toxicity, proven and tested at the Olympic level for athletes to be using. And Olympic athletes don't mess around. We have that kind of level and that kind of what is it called? My brain is
credibility.
Well, yeah, but it's tested so that it's licensed for them so that they can use it. Like otherwise, usually they can't use any of like stimulants or any kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
ours are all natural, right? And ours are proven. So if you guys have to answer that, go Isogenics Health, health like that. We have an Isogenics Health page. Now, if you have people that are like, oh, I don't know about these products, be like, actually, ours are proven, like scientifically proven. Here's our research. You can click on the click button on research. You can scroll down, and here's all of the actual like studies, the case studies written up from the University of Chicago and Illinois and Skidmore College University and all of these different ones that our products have been proven by. You know, this is all about the telomere support, you guys. You can also Google the information. So, or not Google, YouTube it. So if you want to watch a video on that, you can say Isogenics, Isogenesis movie or something like that. So you can go on YouTube. There's also Isogenics International on YouTube, which has hundreds of videos of all about the products and how they all work. This page in itself has tons of information about weight loss and cleansing, weight management, and all different types of information for anybody who wants to learn more. And it will have information. So if you don't know what to post, and you don't want to post like before and after pictures all the time, because that is obviously people are going to know, like, oh, okay, here's another one, right? Like, here's another before and after. You can post something, you can go on here and read all about why you need to cleanse, right? And then create a post based on that. You need a picture. Guess what? You can jump back over to Isagenix social media here, library, and you can scroll down, and there's tons of pictures available. Look, there's like 16 different pages of all different types of stuff. So let's just say I don't want before and after pictures. Let's just do product images. So you can just click that button. There's 76 product images. Look at this, all about why plant-based shakes are good, different types of ingredients that you can put in. Obviously on this one, I'm not going to use that. I will just crop out the picture of the shake or something like that, and do my own writing over it on Pic Collage or something, which is really easy. I can share recipes with people. Like, say if I have a team chat, I'll do that, but I'm not going to post a recipe necessarily, because this is impersonal, which I want you guys to remember. The third point, I will make a Bellini, or I'll make something and I'll say, I love how I can mix soda water, my deep cellular cleanse powder that tastes like peach mango iced tea, and ice cubes, and have this incredible, and I have a picture of myself, right? Because then people know that you're not like spamming your own page, right? It just looks more authentic, and you're sharing something so that you can help someone, right? So there's all different types of stuff. Like, I use this birthday cake one here, which I love, and it's all about the
Yum.
right? Yeah, it's so good. Plus, if you guys want to like do a chocolate shake, you can do 2 scoops of isoline birthday cake shake flavor, cocoa powder, scoop of peanut butter, your greens, your Ionic Supreme powder, and you can do a scoop of the Triamped release protein and chocolate milk flavor. Smoothie bowl deluxe. I posted on my Instagram page, so if you guys want to look at that, it's so good. I topped it with fresh cherries and some sliced almonds yesterday. It was like
It looks delicious.
It was so good. I made one for Billy because I felt bad for him. He didn't have one either. He's actually outside doing dishes right now. It's too funny. Anyways, so you guys, I want to stop the call there. It's been, you know, like an hour and 20 minutes. Sorry. Normally I used to like try to do like 45 minutes, but I get so excited and we get on a tangent about sharing or whatever, and hopefully the team will be able to put up with my rambling on for an extra 30 minutes. But thank you guys again, and like I said before, if you guys need any support at all, I'm here for you 100%, and I can't wait to help you get results and build your business and do all of it. Love you guys so much. Have an awesome night, and we will see you next
You too.
week. Okay? All right. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye.